So welcome everybody to the presentation, How to Create Your Video Course on EdTech Tools by Helena Galani. Helena Galani is an English teacher in Greece. She's an accredited TESOL and EAP, so English as for academic purposes, educator. She holds a diploma in RSA and an MA in ELT, English language teaching. She blends and flips her classes in immersive worlds with the use of instructional technology. She designs blended synchronous online courses for her learners and owns ELT Treasure Island on Kitely, which is a 3D world in OpenSim. As EVO moderator, Helena trains language teachers to use virtual worlds with transmedia storytelling, games, and interactive scenarios. As EduNation resident and CAMELOT Award winner and presenter, she supports the value of virtual worlds and machinima for language acquisition. Now, what I really admire about the in-depth know-how of Helena's way of teaching in a virtual world, which is a very technical environment and quite involved with scripting and building, etc. She has stepped forward to become the Director of Studies of EdTech Tools, which is so, I mean, for her great in-depth skills, almost a little bit like on the lower side of the technical challenges, yeah, because a video course is obviously not as involved as the 3D world. However, what I really enjoy very much is her many years of teacher training experience comes in to create a way of creating video courses that is really interesting, very simple, beautiful to acquire, and well, let's look forward to what she has to, she's explaining to us why it makes sense to create a video course on EdTech Tools.
Thank you for the introduction, Heike. It's inspiring to be working with both yourself and Martin on this team towards this project. And it really makes a difference who you work with. I think what you've just said is to do with blending my skills and my experience so far throughout the years in English language teaching. So let me welcome you. It is my turn to welcome you on this course. My name is Helena Galani, and I'm here to help you create and present your video course based on a tool that you use in class. So what I'm going to say and show is directed to language teachers mainly. My video course does not have any prerequisites. It only lasts 1 hour and it's available for teachers, trainers, and anyone involved in education. It's very simple to design and present your video course. And I'm here to show you how to materialize it on Canvas Instructor Learning Management System online. You only need to be shown how to use the technical features available. So I'm going to demonstrate what tasks you can set up on Canvas. By the end of this course and the presentation, you will be given hands-on practice to create your own course and modules and pages and tasks on Canvas, and you will learn to implement quizzes, assignments, whatever you need to make your course more complete on top of the videos that we are going to embed for you. You will be able to implement your videos then and add content, and you will be given a template on which you can expand. I'll show you how it works today. Let me explain why you should create courses on EdTech Tools and how this differs from other online platforms. Well, mainly it differs because your video courses can be the ideal way to skill share, to network, and help teachers upgrade their classroom knowledge and skills. Another reason is because it's essential to possess the skill of creating video courses for your own classes in your everyday teaching routine. Video is a versatile and popular audiovisual tool which builds trust with the course creator. And you will also create an additional passive income stream, as Heike has said earlier on today. So you need to know the strategies and the principles for this. You will be innovative by using cutting-edge technology, and I will show you how to use it step by step until you produce your own course. So are you ready to join a passionate community of teachers on edtechtools.com? Well, this is the right course for you then. Let me just start by sharing my slides, first of all. And I'd like to show you, I don't know if this is big enough. Is it clear enough, everybody? Yeah? Okay, thank you for the feedback. So these are some of the sections we're going to look at. And
Can I suggest you go on the reading pane? That looks much better. That's the, you know, at the bottom right-hand side, you have 4 icons.
yes.
It's the second one, which is really cool.
Oh, I've changed something. Is this the one?
Yeah, and it looks really,
it's bigger, isn't it?
It's very cool. It's exactly the right size. And
yes, without the thumbnails on the left. Thank you for pointing it out. Okay, so these are the contents of both the course and my presentation. I'm going to try and go through the first part, which is the why. Why create a course, a video course with edtech-tools.com? What are the principles of designing a course like that on EdTech Tools? What are the objectives and possible pitfalls to avoid when designing a video course? Then the next part is going to be focusing on how and what exactly. I'm going to show you examples. I'm going to show you how you can edit your template and a brief guide on how to create your video, some tips on how to create your course, and then under that, we're going to look at creating pages, actually modifying the pages we will give you from the template. You will get creating assignments and which assignments are more appropriate. How can you edit a survey and how can you create quizzes? I wonder, okay, this part, in this part, we're going to look at why it's a good idea for teachers to produce a video course on EdTech tools. First of all, please consider the value of a video, of an educational video, not a marketing video. EdTech tools is based on videos because through a versatile video, there's a plethora of things you can do. These are not marketing videos, as I said earlier, but educational ones. Material created by a colleague who uses a software in their teaching setup, preferably. You can present your points of view through screen sharing. You can demonstrate how the tool is used to create a class activity. A demonstration on video provides visual support on which the teacher can base their activity with easy access. You know that from your everyday classes. A video makes a good reference point for your colleagues. And you can even listen to it while on the go, on the car or on the bus. And finally, the main advantage of a video course made by practitioner teachers is that the video captures can be repeated and colleagues can better retain the knowledge and practice the skill until it's fully acquired. Based on research carried out by Kaltura, 97% of teachers say that they use videos in their classroom regularly. 55% say that they even assign video viewing as homework, and 20% use videos as part of their daily instruction. We have a video hosting site, as Heike has informed you already. And on this site, all the videos are safely stored to connect with our courses based on the Canvas Instructor Learning Management System. The second reason why create a course on EdTech tools is the value of a skill sharing culture. You already know that skill sharing is what we're based on amongst colleagues. It's the highest form of learning and helps fellow teachers connect, upskill, perform better, become stronger professionals in a relaxing way. Skill sharing goes beyond giving the course creator a sense of purpose and an income. This new mentality creates an environment which limits the skill gap and helps professionals in your field stay updated on the latest technological developments, tools and competencies. Internationally, there are no restrictions. Course creators like you on EdTech tools prepare teachers to develop their skill from scratch, from creating an account to installing a program to avoiding or overcoming technical traps with a particular software through practical skills. Well, we actually owe it to our younger learners to keep up to date with technology. They have already acquired digital literacy as a form of everyday self-expression, so we need to keep up to date with them. The third reason is the value of building trust on camera. As teachers can see your expertise, your intentions and emotions on camera, there's more realistic engagement and learning becomes more effective. You may not like the idea of being on camera at first, like I did, but for the hands-on experience, your course participants will appreciate having a reference point to turn to at any time amongst their daily commitments. The EdTech Tools course creator is a trustworthy practitioner. They are not salespeople. They are not software gurus. The EdTech Tools course creator is a role model who offers constant support and inspiration for teachers not only to use the suggested software in their own teaching setups, but also to contribute with their own video course about a useful educational tool they use in class. The fourth reason is the value of innovative creativity. You will be employing a strategy by which there is simultaneous pursuit of differentiation and low cost to open up a new market space and create new demand. Our strategy on edtechtools.com differs from similar video course creation platforms because it's exclusively based on skill sharing, as we said earlier, and it prioritizes user-generated content by colleague teachers, from teacher to teacher. Creativity is encouraged for teachers by teachers who use the tools in class rather than teacher trainers who theoretically explain but don't use the software in their professional context. With our services from teacher to teacher, we focus on a shift in mindset also. We are involved in market creation rather than market competition, and we employ practical tools. So we align innovation with utility, price, and subsidiary income. Overall, we focus on building trusting relationships with colleague teachers, customizing our services as necessary. So there is a lot of flexibility involved. The fifth reason is the value of catering for all learning styles, as in your own language classes. The creativity, repetition, and visual aspects support the three types of learning styles: visual, auditory, kinesthetic, or tactile. EdTech Tools video courses provide opportunities for creation based on watching, doing, and hearing. And as with our learners in class, the VAK learning system caters for different or a combination of learner styles, as three of our senses are primarily used in learning, storing, remembering, and recalling. So, moving on, let's look at the principles of designing an EdTech Tools course. You're designing an asynchronous, tech-enhanced, 1-hour video course about an educational tool you use in class. When designing a self-led course on edtechtools.com, these are the main principles to consider. The content, material, tasks, and method should be self-led and self-paced, providing tasks that require no tutor intervention. The use of discussions, for example, does not fulfill the purpose of a self-led course type because discussions require close tutor moderation and the responses may not be timely. You can find out how to create different types of Canvas in Module 3, and I will tell you about it later on today. You can also use the option of self-corrected quizzes. I will show you how to do it on a template that you will be given. So the content, material, tasks, and methods should be video-based, providing short videos up to 5 minutes each, the longest, totaling from 20 to 40 minutes altogether, with instruction on why, how, and what can be achieved by using your suggested educational tool. Your videos deliver the skills and knowledge you have acquired as professionals in your everyday teaching routine. Types of videos include instructor-led videos, screencasts, enhanced with audio narration and captions, demonstration videos. The third principle of designing an EdTech Tools course is that your course is community-based, providing a plethora of support, constant support, and networking opportunities through, as Heike has said, blogs, the cafe, which is the community activities for EdTech tools that has been created on Canvas, and online training with workshops. Your video course for EdTech tools should also be meaningful, providing content that stimulates understanding of core concepts and processes. It should be engaging, allowing the fellow teachers the opportunity for task completion. It's important to get your participants to do something with the video input that you present on the platform. The video course should be measurable, providing friendly and continuous access to measurable progress on usage of learning objectives and success in understanding core concepts. So for this to be achieved, vary your methods of assessment available on Canvas to confirm that your trainees have mastered the skills and knowledge demonstrated on the videos. Still, you need to select the more automated, self-corrected types of tasks. This is a reminder from me. To get the certificate of completion, participants can go through all the tasks which will be ticked as completed or viewed, and I will tell you how you can do this. Another principle is that your material course, the content, is accessible in terms of structure. It should be easy to navigate. So make sure the sections are activated on completion, and you will see this in practice. Finally, it should be scalable to achieve massive scales. And so you need to design and manage operations and assess the results of your creation. Determine the course objectives. On determining the course objectives, I would say that you need to make sure they are specific and measurable so that you know if they've been reached. Use action verbs. You're familiar with action verbs from Bloom's taxonomy. Aim for more active objectives by the end of the course. Keep them manageable. Don't set too many goals, too many tasks. Also, you can set detailed objectives for different parts and modules. Have a clear idea of the why the suggested tool is useful in class, how it can be used. So demonstrate examples of tasks, of end products that your students have created in class with you, and have a clear idea of what can be achieved. Here is a table that will help you determine your aims. These three parts, aims, are important. They are equally important towards the design of your course. The order in which you communicate your message also matters. So you can start with the why, presenting people's motives or purposes, and have a clear-cut idea of this. It will help you determine what and how. How refers to the analytical part of the brain. It shows the process and the specific actions taken to realize the why. What shows examples, as I said earlier. Define the results with outcomes. Use Sinek's golden circle model to differentiate the value of your proposition. So think in terms of why is this tool useful, and you can present it to your teachers, your colleagues on edtech tools. Provide hands-on presentations on how the tool features are used, and what should your course participants know. What do they need to know by the end of the course? So here is the what. What examples of edtech tools can I show you? Let me share this screen. Okay, here are some examples. Actually, this is the dashboard, as we call it, on edtechtools.net, which is based on Canvas learning management system. And you can see a good number of our courses. I don't want to reveal everything. Let's have an example from here. Let's see what it looks like. Okay, so this is the actual homepage with information. You will be given a template that I will show you in a minute, which you can expand on. And the modules are divided like this, which you can number and title, give them a title. So if I go back to my content, this is a good opportunity to talk about the pitfalls you should be aware of while designing a self-led video course for edtech tools. First of all, a big pitfall: the modules contain more text and images rather than video input. Make sure that the emphasis is on the video sections and on active tasks. Also, you can include some text, bullet points, and images to support the video content. But that should not be the primary focus. Another pitfall is there are more discussion forums than automated assignments and self-corrected quizzes. Remember, the teachers that will be embarking on your course will be signing up at different times throughout the year, which on your part requires scheduling automated self-corrected activities after the video input material in each module. The third pitfall: there is more input material than there are production tasks. There's more theory than hands-on opportunities to produce based on the video material that you provide. So keep your participants actively involved with opportunities to create by using the tool you are teaching them and provide evidence of this during the course. Production tasks. The fourth pitfall, the duration of the course is longer than an hour. There may be excessive information, repetitions that need reducing, including the course activities. The participants should not spend longer than an hour to complete the course. So timing and planning is everything. The fourth pitfall is the videos are more in the form of a lecture. There are different video types, but for this course, it's more effective to adhere to screen sharing and demonstration videos that explain examples from your own classes and your course objectives. The sixth pitfall, the videos provide limited support structure. The course provides limited support structure and troubleshooting, but to prevent dropouts, remember to expand on the section of frequently asked questions on the front page, have a detailed information on how to, and develop as much as possible. Give the participants the opportunity to communicate with you either through the inbox on Canvas or through email. Finally, and not least, your course has an intensive theoretical assessment structure that would not really help teachers who are interested in practical ideas. The purpose of the course is to provide hands-on opportunities for teachers to start using the suggested tool during the course. Before we go on into the practical part, let me show you the elements, the components of the Canvas interface. The dashboard is the one you can see with the course cards appearing on it. On the very left, you've got the global navigation area, and on the right is the sidebar where you can find about upcoming events or even calendar and reminders. Let's see how you can edit your template. This is what the template will look like. And I'm going to share my screen and show you. Okay. And show you what it looks like in actual practice. As you can see, we provide you with the front page on which you can expand and fill in with as much information as possible about the requirements, the objectives, the overview, and contact information. If you click on the left on modules, you can see the components of each module, which you can actually publish or unpublish when you're ready to reveal the content to your participant teachers. So let's publish this overview. And actually, we are going to give you the template, trusting that you will be modifying the content. It's very easy to modify. If you just click on the 3 dots on the right and select the edit button, you can replace the text with any title you want to give it. You could call it module 1 or simply 1, whichever you like, and the title could be why the use of OpenSim, for example, is essential in class. And don't forget, before updating the module, to set some requirements. we suggest that you select the students complete one of the requirements or do not necessarily have complete anything. We don't want it to be strict and traditionally carried out. You can select which task you want them to carry out, either by choosing that they should view the item or that they should mark as done. If it's in an assignment, you can select that it should be submitted or it should be scored. Personally, because I don't want to push my teachers, my trainee teachers, and put a lot of stress on them, I prefer the first two, either for the item to be viewed or to be marked as done. Don't forget to update the module. Okay, it will be saved. Sometimes it may take a while, depending on connectivity and different other issues. It seems that it's taking a while at the moment. Well, let's see. It hasn't been saved yet. You can.
The title has changed already.
Has it? Okay, yes. Why the use of OpenSim is essential. Yes, it's just been completed.
Do you want to open up the window completely, or?
Yes, of course. I can expand.
Is it
better? I hope it's better.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
just
fine.
having a lot of windows at the same time.
Yeah, that's much better to see everything.
Okay, perfect. Well, let's see. This is a page. The little sign of a sheet on the left, the green sheet, is actually a page. If you want to edit the title of the page, you can select again the three dots on the right, click edit, and replace the title with the desired message you want it to carry. For example, it could be entering OpenSim. Remember to update and then click on the link and start editing by selecting the edit button on the right. Remember to provide with the time, the duration of your video section, or we do it for you, like 2 minutes, for example. The video is embedded here. And after that, before the video, do not forget to include a brief description. I should point this out. It helps the participants to know what they're about to watch, just a brief gist. Also, you can provide with some extras underneath, and you just type and select the color of your text. You can choose any color, and also the size, and format it as bold, for example. It's already been done, as you can see. So I've provided some visuals here as a reminder, for example, on how you can set the prerequisites for each module on Canvas. At the bottom right of the page, don't forget to select Save. And you have just modified a page. You can also create a page from the beginning. Let me show you again by clicking this little square on the right, selecting Page from the drop-down menu, New Page, and give your page a name after you've numbered it. Let's say this is 1.2, called, what shall I call it? I'll call it, yes, it's been typed. Registering or registration with Kitely for example, you can add the item, and here it appears. It hasn't been published yet. You can shift it, you can drag it further up, and edit by choosing the edit button. Enter the text. Remember, you can do, you can even insert a link. Okay, let's take this link, for example, and choose the right icon, right click and paste the link, insert it, wait for it to appear before saving it, or saving and publishing it. If you want to create a quiz, let's go up to module 1. Again, you go to the little square, and from the drop-down menu, select quiz, new quiz, number it, 1.3 in this case, module 1 or revision, whatever you want to call it, assignment. You can select to ident by 1 or whatever number levels. I usually ident the tasks I assign to my learners. Now we're going to edit the quiz, and we're going to look at the different types of quizzes. You've given it a name. You can also give a brief description. Take a couple of minutes. It doesn't have to be a long, exhausting type of evaluation to carry out this quiz. And then choose, oh, well, I would say that it's best to select practice quiz so that you don't make the task very strict and threatening for the participants. After this, go to questions to create the questions you want. Number them, give them a point or a 0 point. I go for 0 to make it friendlier. And it's easy to prepare multiple choice or true false, but I think that these invite a more standardized type of test. It might be a better idea to get your students, the teacher participants to upload something, or to just write a brief answer. Students will be given a text field to compose their answer, and you can ask them a question, a simple question like, for example, what is the site from which you have downloaded Firestorm? Anything. Update the question, and you can save it and continue when you've finished, or you can create a new question. You can number it again, give it points if you wish, and a file upload question is a good idea. You can ask your participants to take a snapshot of their avatar in Kitely.
Is this actually a good one to be added to a quiz? Or is it really something for an assignment?
It can be for an assignment, but it is possible to upload a file through quizzes also,
Oh, okay.
from what I know.
I'm just wondering where they go to, these files.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay, I will tell you both options anyway. I will explain what you can do with assignments also. That's the next step. Save and publish, or simply save, and you can publish later on whenever it's ready. As for assignments, we already provide an assignment example in the template, but let me explain how you can create an assignment from scratch. Again, the magic tool, the magic sign is this plus button, assignment. Click on new assignment and number it 1.5, for example, and upload a snapshot. You can ident or keep it at that level as you wish, and then click the link, upload a snapshot, edit, and provide with the content. Again, take a snapshot of your favorite destination. Upload it here. I would mark it as complete incomplete, and I would leave it as is. So this is how you can modify the modules and how you can create pages, assignments, and quizzes. There are different types of quizzes, but as I said earlier, they can be a strict form of evaluation, and this is not the purpose really. Okay, if I go back to my notes, let's see. Earlier, you can, how can you create your video? This is another question I should focus on. How do you create your video? First of all, join the cafe, the community activities for edtech toolers, where you can find a lot of information and exchange ideas about similar courses, the team, material, and activity going on around edtechtools.com. Prepare the syllabus, the why, what, with examples, and the how, the content of the modules or units, and estimate the duration of each module. Prepare to describe what the course units contain, why, as we said earlier, the suggested tool is useful, and how it can be used. How is very important. Present what you have prepared. Remember, some people prefer to record the video sections by themselves using their preferred video and screen capturing software, or you can arrange to present your videos on our team online in a workshop or in a special get together after you have notified us. There are two options then, either self-recording or presenting to our team. And next, I would like you to say a few things about how to create your course. The duration, this is a reminder, the duration is 1 hour. So the total video material will be at least 20 minutes long, 40, the longest. You can add resources and various types of practice activities that total to 1 hour. So if, for example, you have a 20-minute video, then this is the allocation of time for each section: the trailer, should be around 30 to 90 seconds. And again, this is a suggestion. The introduction should be from 30 to 90 seconds. The why section can be 3 minutes. The how to, now this is where you should lay all your emphasis. Demonstrate, it should be about 12 minutes. Okay, Heike, thank you. The what, which is examples, should be around 5 minutes. And don't forget to include a wrapping up video at the end. Your video, focus on the content before recording it. Screen sharing is essential. You're not taking a selfie, but it's a professional endeavor. You focus on a tool that is going to help your fellow teachers. Provide with some extra bullet points and vary your tasks and the task types. I have already explained how you can use the template, how you can use assignments and self-corrected quizzes, and how you can edit, the module settings. Well, my last word, I would like to be this particular idea that it's not about the tool. What we're doing here is about the structure you build with it and the true beauty within the people who inspire its use. I'm open to any questions you may have to ask, and you can leave any messages in the chat if you wish. This is my contact information, and I would like to thank you for attending this presentation.
Thank you, Helena. I benefited from this a few tips. Thank you very much for sharing.
Thank you, Susan. Lovely.
I'm very, very impressed. Thank you very much, Helena.
You're most welcome. I thank you for giving me the opportunity, for including me, and for making this happen despite all the obstacles.
And your description of how, the what, the how, why, and how you explained it was just immaculate. It was really, really good.
I'm glad for that. And
beautifully explained. Just want to add one more as a big sort of what we are offering is the following. We ask teachers to share their favorite tool. Yeah. Mm-hmm. We find that sometimes recording oneself, recording how to present a tool on your own is often a challenge. Yeah, it's because sometimes we're overcritical about ourselves, and could even be the lighting that's wrong, the sound isn't quite, and the dog is barking.
Anything.
We redo the video over and over and over again. So until we're discouraged, because to record oneself is really, truly not easy. And this is why we are offering assistance in every way. And the assistance can be as much as doing it for you, but obviously we can't do that all the time. But it's playing your audience. Yeah. So what you do is you schedule an appointment with myself, Helena, and preferably also Martin, who is in Argentina. So the three of us as a team, we'd like to welcome you in Zoom. We hit the record button when you're ready. You present to us your tool. You do all the steps, you do the screen sharing, you do the explanations, you explain the why, the how, the what. And at the end of the day, we offer to edit your video into smaller chunks and even embed that into a template on Canvas. And this all we do because we want to make it as easy as possible for you to create the very first video course. Because we're confident once you've done one, you will add others. So thank you very much, Helena, for giving us the opportunity to listen to
Can
this.
I only remind those practitioner teachers who are interested, you don't need to have knowledge of using Canvas. It's easy. You don't need special knowledge to produce a video course for EdTech tools. Thanks very much.
Thank you, because you've been the one instrumental to set up this structure, to give us this guidance, and to see how a round course each of one of them has become that you've laid your hand on. Thank you so much for your pedagogical and didactical approach to these things.
You're most welcome. It's nice to be surrounded by beautiful people. You're both inspiring.
Thank you. And with this, I'm concluding the recording.
You're inspiring too.